I'm John Hook. As part of our continuing You Decide 2014 election coverage, Fox 10 News showed 3 photographs to the 6 candidates for governor who we profiled. In this third photo, we showed them this one, clearly dealing with gay marriage. Here's their response.
Yeah, I voted for the Defense of Marriage Act as a member of Congress, defining traditional marriage as between a man and a woman. But I am opposed to any form of discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation. I just don't think, I think government has a legitimate interest in continuing to sanction marriage as between a man and a woman. But again, I'm very opposed to any form of discrimination. And I think we all know that sexual orientation is something that's natural, that you're born with. And it should not be any basis for discrimination.
I believe marriage is between one man and one woman, but I understand that a lot of the, I have gay and lesbian members of my family, and I love and respect them as much as I do any other member of my family. And they're entitled to, to love and be loved. It's happening in enough areas and in enough courts that at some point I think that's going to become the standard. We shouldn't define ourselves by our differences. We should define ourselves by working beyond our differences and getting things done for every Arizonan.
A changing society. As we look at things, there's no doubt it's a different world today than it was 10 years ago as far as what people believe and what people think about gay marriage. With each court decision, one more state goes that way. I don't know how it will turn out, but I think it's pretty obvious to conservatives, especially, that the momentum is certainly toward gay marriage being a part of our society. I think that's just a statement of fact.
Do you want me to make some commentary on gay marriage?
You tell me.
I see 2 guys that just got married, or they claim to purport to just have been married.
Well, you talked about the will of the people. I mean, I do talk about traditional marriage, and that's something that I'm supportive of, but there are things out there that governors don't decide. A Ducey administration is going to be kind, respectful to everyone, but people will know where I stand, and I'll speak clearly on that, but I'll listen to everyone else and I'll show respect.
If the state makes this legal or passes an amendment to the Constitution that says you can't have same-sex marriage, what would you do about that?
Well, you take an oath to uphold the law and the Constitution. So running for office, I intend to hold up the Constitution, but as governor, I mean, you work for the people, so you have to listen to the will of the people. But like I said, I'm going to make it clear where I stand on these issues.
It's time. We are at a point, the issue of marriage equality is ready for big public discussion and public movement. This is the civil rights issue of our time. It's how our country, which has been expanding rights through our history, that's what we do, we expand rights.